Hello and welcome to Acapella Adventures. It's 8 minutes or so of playtesting solo actual play for the 3D10 system as expressed in Chrome and the Punky module. Episode 008. The 4 PCs randomly selected from the pre-generated character list are Gonzo, a child soldier, Maximus, a lanky smuggler, Kendoll, a rather handsome appearing California sort of corpo guy, and Grant Nightshade, a psychic. Adrian Drake is their agent, and they are forming the team MKGG. It's just the first 4 letters of all their names. Reorganized to make what sort of sense. They are currently at a party. They've given up all their weapons and hazardous materials and are having drinks and relaxing in the middle of a kind of Greco statuary, sort of very opulent appearing place. They have so far met Reginald, Tremorts, Mortimer Smythe III, a cop, who met Gonzo. Loki, Orion Creed is a reporter who met Grant. Mace is a tech who met Maximus. Mace and Bricklayer Carter is a samurai that meets Kendoll, and Jack Slaughter, Colt, is a soldier who met Gonzo. So we're going to determine who we're going to meet next. We're going to look. Let's see. All right. 310 minus 2 gives us a 15, 14. That sounds like a number we've had. So, we've re-rolled Kendoll. But we're not going to have Ken meet up with somebody else. That's sort of silly. We want to have everybody introduce themselves, meet each other. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the suggested non-player characters, roll a d10. Comes up with a 7. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we meet Kingsley, the production assistant. He introduces himself to Grant. And Grant is definitely can't spell Kingsley to make my... Alright. He and Grant are going to talk for a minute. Grant, however, is definitely going to try and cast a spell again. Maybe get lucky. Maybe not. He's trying to cast the spell of Cold Read. I'll give him some information. Oh, he's got an 18. Ooh, 27. 29 from his skill and 30 from his magical ability. So that should... This character doesn't have that sheet. You need to move the sheet of all the spells over so that way spellcasters can have access to all their spells and figure out what they're supposed to do next. All right. But he's going to get some information about Kingsley. So we're going to... We'll have to look this up. Bad man. That I am going to have every... It's a spell I've used a lot. Boop. Ah, there we go. All right. A beat of missing defense. Okay. Learn items the following listed rate of 2 per minute of conversation. Ooh. Doesn't matter what they're talking about either. So, in the first minute, he will learn their role and rank. And the relationship of the person most important to the target. He's going to find out the most important person is the actual production manager, who is Belisarius Rex, is the name he goes by. So Ken gets a little bit, or not Ken, Grant gets a little bit of money, gets a little bit of stuff there. He's a haired guy who looks like he dresses Fox Corpo, smells like chips, and he is a corporate. I'll say he's got corporate 3. We'll make it corporate 4. All right. First couple of minutes. I'm only going to say there's like 6 minutes. Maybe you can occupy him. So that way we don't spend a bunch of time getting a bunch of information about an NPC that may or may not be useful. But it's also going to run out pretty quickly too. Target's political corporate affiliation. This guy is right underneath the boss, and he's the one representing the boss anyway. So there's going to be a lot of information about him. True age is what he appears to be about 35. He's, we can figure out what his derived attributes are, too. All right. He grew up in the core, and how to try to use the psychic. Ooh. Meat. That should be very interesting. All right. So Grant gets to actually get something going because of a lucky roll. Go Grant. We're gonna meet one other person. So we'll pop back and let's see. So 16. Oh, that sounds like another reroll. They're getting into the party. Yep, that's Mace. We've already had Mace show up. I don't particularly need to show up again this time. So we'll pop back over. And sometimes social characters do 2. So it's not Adrian they meet, because now Adrian's first. He also gets to meet, so not Adrian, but we get to have Copper. He's a Gullah West African descent person of indeterminate gender. He prefers copper-themed, where most people want chrome. I think I might have to draw this out. It's one of his character quotes. But we'll get into him later on. He's basically another agent, competitor with Drake. So that's it for now. Have fun and enjoy yourselves. Bye-bye.